The Minister has had this report since December 21st. With the review now tabled, how is the Minister going to use it so that industries across Canada can create jobs?
The Honourable Minister of Transport.
Mr. Speaker, I welcome the question, and I was delighted to be able to table the Canada Transportation Act review this morning. In fact, it was initiated by the previous government, and we're glad to put it out. I made a special point of getting it out there so that stakeholders could look at it as early as possible, and that is what they are going to be doing. And we will also be consulting stakeholders throughout the rest of this year, and we will come forward with recommendations that we decide that are appropriate for the next 20 to 30 years for Canada's transportation system. Thank you.
For Grand Prairie Mackenzie.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now, the Transport Minister just stood up in this House and he says that we're going to have consultations and to make recommendations on recommendations based on consultations. Mr. Speaker, at some point, this government is going to have to stand up and actually do things. The reason that we had the expedited review of this act was to ensure that grain could move. What we saw is that it wasn't moving. Now, if the minister only commits to more recommendations and consultations and consultations and recommendations, farmers want to know, when will they finally have access to rail services?
Honourable Minister of Transport.
But at the moment, what we are going to do is to present to Canadians and about 300 important stakeholders what this report looked at for the past 18 months. We will ask them what their opinion is, and we will make the decisions later on this year